Hi everyone, I'm Marcus Gale, Brentford FC Club Ambassador, and we're going to be hosting at Brentford FC the Unity Cup 2025, hosting Jamaica, Trinidad, Nigeria and Ghana, and the dates are going to be the 27th, 28th and 31st of May, so make sure you get your tickets, come down, help celebrate and amplify what we're doing.
Big up to everyone. Lovely family and lovely friends out there, wherever you're watching Awini Unity platform from, thank you so much. And we do really appreciate your time for always staying here with us at Awini Unity platform. And happy Saturday to you as well, whatever part you may be watching me from, particularly if you are watching me from Africa, all over the world as well. We do really appreciate you for always tuning up right here at Awini Unity platform. This video will have a lot to share with you right here. We're going to be sharing with you the Club World Cup, a lot of things you need to know about. The Club World Cup going to be taking place next month. And the main reason why we're going to be talking about the Club World Cup. We have 4 African clubs that are going to represent us as Africans. There is a lot of money involved in the Club World Cup. We have the latest and everything you need to know about the Club World Cup and how much some of the African teams is going to get in the Club World Cup, even being there as well. Also, a lot of African players are doing as proud in Europe. Some of them winning league. One player won the league yesterday as African player. So we're going to be talking about that right here. Also, we have a lot. Ivory Coast also named their squad to play their FIFA international friendly matches, 2 games. We're going to be telling you what players they actually named. We have all the details for you and what country are they going to face. We have all the details for you right here. And also we're going to be talking about the Ghanaian right back, Tarek Lamptey, who plays football in the English Premier League, Brighton. What club is his next move, the end of the season? We have the latest for you right here at this platform. And we're going to be finishing with you the Unity Cup. Everything you need to know about the Unity Cup, do not go nowhere. We have everything for you right here. A lot of people think that maybe the Unity Cup, this is the first time the tournament actually going to take place. No, we're going to be telling you much more details, everything. A lot of the countries released their squad, and some of the coaches spoke about the tournament, particularly the Reggae Boys, Jamaican national team spoke about the tournament. We have audios and a lot of things to play with you right here at this platform. Please, if today is your first time you are watching this platform, and maybe probably you may not know what this platform right here is about, this platform gets to remind you very quick. This platform we talk about only African football, Africa national teams, African club football, and African players all over the world. So whatever part you may be watching us from and you haven't subscribed yet, particularly if you're watching us from any part of Africa, do subscribe to the platform and let us grow together as one family right here. So very quick one. Let's dive into the Club World Cup. As we all know, or maybe if you do not know, the Club World Cup going to be taking place next month. And Africa, we have 4 clubs that are going to represent us. You're going to have Al Ahly from Egypt, Esperance from Tunisia, and Sundowns from South Africa, and also Casablanca from Morocco. They are the club. You can see it on your screen. They are the ones that are going to represent us. And there is a lot of money now involved in that Club World Cup. For you guys even being there, the money that you're going to receive. And we are praying that our clubs should go there and make us proud, not just about the money, make us proud and perform very well. We have a lot of things we need to know about. Sky Sports chief reporter, Kavi, have given us a lot of things that you and I need to know about how much money that involved in the Club World Cup and how much each of the club going to get based on your ranking, based on the club of that club. So let's go and listen to what, or watch and listen to what Sky Sports chief reporter Kavi give us everything you need to know right here. And after that, we continue.
If you get all the way to the final and win the Club World Cup, you stand to make up to £97 million. In total, FIFA have said the prize pot for the tournament is going to be $1 billion. That is £774 million. And that's going to be shared between the 32 clubs playing in the tournament. About half of it, £6 million will be shared as a participation fee. And that is based on sporting and commercial criteria. Basically, what that means is that if you're Manchester City or Chelsea or Real Madrid, one of the so-called big established clubs, you're going to get more of that money than if you're a sort of so-called smaller club who maybe don't have as big a international profile, for instance, a club like Auckland City. So half of it, the big clubs will be getting more. The other half, £368 million, that is purely based on performance. So you will be getting money for every time you win a game, how far you progress in the tournament. But if you do all the maths, if you win it, you'll probably make around $100 million more, $125 million, £97 million. Also, there is good news for all clubs around the world, because FIFA are saying we are not going to take a penny out of this tournament for ourselves. And we anticipate that after the tournament, there will also be around £200 million, which we will be sharing with clubs all over the world.
So yes, that is things that you need to know about the Club World Cup, the money that involved, and we're hoping that this Club World Cup African team will live the World Cup. Everything is possible with the belief, with the right management and focus. Everything is possible. Africans, it is time for everything for us to believe it and go for it. So we wish all the African clubs, the 4 clubs that are going to represent us as Africans, all the best of luck of the FIFA World Cup. Now let's move to most of African players or African players that make us proud yesterday. We are going to Cameroonian international Andre Francis Nguiza. I don't know if I'm getting the name right. If I'm not getting it right, forgive me, my Cameroon people. Nguiza yesterday won the league with Napoli for the Italian Serie A. Yesterday, Nguiza helped his team Napoli winning yesterday game 2-0, and they topped the table yesterday, winning the league with 82 points. And that is we're giving congratulations to our brother Nguiza winning the Italian Serie A. Big congratulations to our brother once again, making all of us as Africans proud, in particular Cameroonians and everyone proud as Africans. Okay, so that is something that you need to know about Andre Francis Nguiza. Okay, now we are moving very quick to Ghanaian right back. The Ghanaian right back, that is Tariq Lamptey. Tariq Lamptey set up to leave Brighton the end of the season, and the clubs that are really interested for Tariq Lamptey, the Ghanaian right back, is Ajax, also Everton. That is the club that really serious to sign Tariq Lamptey. If you're Ghanaian or African watching me, what club will you suggest for Tariq Lamptey to make his next move? Ajax or Everton? Well, if you ask me, I will say what I will wish for our brother, where he knew when he go, he will able to get playing time. That is where he have to go. So yeah, that is the news you need to know about Tariq Lamptey. Now, let's drive your attention very quick to Elephant La Côte d'Ivoire. Okay, Côte d'Ivoire named 23-man squad for their FIFA international friendly match. Okay, and that they are going to play against 8. They are going to play against New Zealand, and that is going to be 10th June against New Zealand, Côte d'Ivoire, and also 10th June they're going to play against Canada. 2 friendly match Ivorian national team have for this FIFA friendly matches. And here is the players you need to know. They named 3 goalkeepers. You can see it on your screen. 3 fine goalkeepers. You see that on your screen. And also they named 6 defenders. You can see the defenders on your screen that are Ivorians released for their friendly match. And also moving from the 6 defenders. They also named 6 midfielders as well. You can see it on your screen. That is Ivorian national team squad for their friendly match. And also you can see 6 strikers on your screen. Okay, that is Ivorian. If I want to go through all the names, it's going to take long right here, so you can see it on your screen. Okay, that is the total 23-man squad you are seeing on your screen. Ivorian national team squad for their friendly matches against New Zealand and Canada, and next month 7th and also 10th June. Okay, now let's drive our attention to the main we want to talk about right here. The Unity Cup, is it going to be the Soccer Warriors of Trinidad and Tobago, or is it going to be the Reggae Boys of Jamaica, or is it going to be the Super Eagles of Nigeria, or is it going to be of the Black Stars of Ghana? The Unity Cup. Now, before we dive into the squad, okay, let's give you the squad. Nigeria have released their squads already, and you know Nigerians are playing 30s. A lot of people are going to say, well, this cup is not really something that much important like that, so if some players not going to be around, that is no problem. My brother, this is not about, you see, Nigerians are playing 30s. Nigeria want to learn from England. Nigeria want, they drop some players, and when Ghana beat them, they will come out and claim that, well, we wasn't taking this much serious and our players wasn't even around. That is why I'm also telling Ghana coach that do not also bring Mohamed Kudus in a lot of players. Then we use local players and go and beat them for the landing right there. Now, Nigeria players like Victor Osimhen, Boniface, what I'm getting, Boniface have some injury and is going to message you or something like that. He's not going to be involving in a lot of players. You know, it is tactics, all those things is tactics. Nigerians know what they are doing. So therefore, Nigeria, they release their squad, and also the Reggae Boys, Jamaica also released their squad. I'm coming back to share with you the Reggae Boys, Jamaica national team, their head coach. You know Ghana very well. Even for some point, he wanted to coach for Ghana Black Stars for some point. So he knows very well about Ghana. He knows very well about Black Stars. He spoke about a lot of things. And when it comes to the tournament, when it comes to particular the players that they select for that tournament, we're going to be giving you voice note a little bit for you to listen about him right here. But let's talk about the Unity Cup. The Unity Cup, a lot of people think that maybe the Unity Cup, it is the first time, maybe it is Ghana that came out for this. The Unity Cup is not, this is not the first time. And get to remind you, Nigeria is going to this tournament as defending champion, if you do not know. The Unity Cup been there for since, and the last time the Unity Cup took place was in London. That was 21 years ago, I think 2004. 2004, players like Yakubu Ayubeni, all of Nigeria, all these players, they have played for the Unity Cup before. And to remind you, Nigeria have won the Unity Cup twice. Okay, this is not the first time the Unity Cup going to take place. Nigeria won the Unity Cup twice, and the last time they played the Unity Cup was in London. Okay, it was in London, and I think it was about only 3 teams, if I get it right. It was Nigeria, Jamaica was there, and Iceland. And Nigeria and Jamaica went to finals, and Nigeria won the tournament or won the trophy, and Iceland come second and Jamaica come third. I think it was only 3 teams in the Unity Cup 2004. So due to some 1 or 2 things that make the Unity Cup since 2004, they didn't play the Unity Cup again till 2025. So the Unity Cup, to let you know that the Unity Cup is not the first time they are going to play that tournament, and Nigeria is going there as defending champion. Can they able to defend it? A time will tell. So that is something that you need to know about the Unity Cup. Just to remind you once again, the Unity Cup, the Soccer Warriors, Trinidad and Tobago, they're going to play against the Reggae Boys of Jamaica, and that's going to be 27th of May. Okay, 27th of May. And the second game is going to be 28th of May, that is Ghana versus Nigeria, or Nigeria versus Ghana Jollof Derby. Okay, which is going to be cracker, and the final is going to be taking place. Whoever goes to the finals going to be taking place 30th May. That is where the final is going to be taking place, and it's going to be taking place in London, Brentford. Okay, Brentford. That is where the tournament is going to be taking place. Just a 3 days tournament. Just to let you know about that. Now, before we gonna wrap it up with you, let's go and listen to the Reggae Boys national team head coach spoke about a lot of things about the players that they select and so many things right here. So let's go and listen to the Reggae Boys, the national team of Jamaica national team head coach.
Forward to this fixture, and the main reason I'm looking forward to it is we're playing in the UK, we're playing in London. Many supporters, Jamaican supporters, live in London, and it's a great opportunity for them to come and see the real team. They'll probably watch them from afar and probably never seen them before. This is an opportunity for everybody who is Jamaican, who lives in London, and come and watch a Jamaican team against very good opposition. This is going to be a tough week, tough 2 games, whoever we play. But we're excited about playing in front of them, yellow and green and black jerseys, and supporters with the scarves and the flags that should turn up to Brentford. But let's not forget, this is an eye and a build-up to World Cup qualification and the Gold Cup. And so that's why we've picked this squad. That's the goal, and this is just a step towards that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach McLaren. Members of the media, this is your opportunity now. Please raise your hand, and once you're indicated, then you will be called upon and, of course, unmuted to pose a question. Let's start with Dre. Good morning, Dre. Go ahead.
Good morning, Simon. Good morning, Coach. Good morning, media members.
You okay?
All right, so, Coach, can you explain to us your style of play, and do you have the players that's needed to play this particular style of play right now?
Yeah, we obviously, from the time coming in, we obviously wanted to change quite a few things. Heimer, as I said when I came in, I reiterate, has done a great job in getting this squad together, keeping the togetherness, the commitment in the players. That was the main thing. Keep the energy, keep the attitude. This is why I enjoy this job, because of the players, because of the energy that they give me. Through that, we need to keep that. We've tried to build on what the team does well, to keep that defensive structure, to make sure that we're hard to beat, make sure that we can defend in games, and I think we've done that. Disappointing.
So, not to take much of your time, that is some of the things that a lot the coach spoke about. A lot of people may be asking about the Ghana Black Stars squad. Honestly speaking, I know nothing about Ghana national team squad. When it comes to Ghana releasing squad, it is always a war. People have to come out to speak a lot before they release the squad, and we are not always seeing a lot of improvement by keeping the squad for so long. I always spoke about something, that the moment you kept the squad for so long, you create a room for a lot of rumors and negativity around the team. What is release the squads? What I'm getting is that most of the players, because that tournament is not really actually FIFA international something, so you cannot force a lot of clubs to release their players. But Ghana have a lot of players, This is not the first time. We cannot use that for excuses, in my opinion. We cannot use this giving excuses that because it is not FIFA tournament, so you cannot force players. This is not the first time. If this is the first time, you and I will know that, okay, it is understandable. But as we all know, Ghana, when it comes to releasing squad, going to the World Cup, AFCON, World Cup qualifiers, African Cup of Nations qualifiers, it is always like that. You will wait and wait and wait and wait, and a lot of rumors going to come out and players mocking and this and going on. So many people talking about things that they do not know, and sometimes you cannot blame those people who come out to talk about things that you do not know. Why? Because the FA and the coach give them a room to operate. So please, Ghana GFA and the coach, sometimes it is good to release the squad a little bit earlier, so that it won't create a lot of so many circulation and so many things around the team, in my personal opinion. Okay, so yeah, if you ask me about Ghana national team squad, I know nothing about. Personally, I was even out a while, out of football for a while, some time now. So when it comes to Ghana squad, I have no idea yet. So when they release the squad, we're gonna give you update right here on this platform once again. So thank you so much for always watching us, whatever part you may be watching. We do really appreciate you once again. And like always, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and let us grow together. Talking about African football, my brother, it is not easy. Talking about only African football without involving Europeans and other countries, it is not easy. So as Africans, if you want things to be better, let's support, particularly not just about the Awini Unity platform. Our brothers and sisters that talking about African football, they don't get it easy talking about African football. So please help us to grow. Subscribe to the platform and let us grow together right there so that we can promote African football. You and I always talk about the leaders that have to make African football. But when you look at our society now, our youth, it is about only European football. No one cares about our football. And if you and I do not talk about our own, who do you think that going to be talking about our own? Who do you think that going to promote our African football? Our leaders cannot do it alone. They need you and I. And your contribution is by subscribing to the brothers and sisters that are trying to promote African football. Platforms like Awini Unity platform, and not just about Awini Unity platform. A lot of brothers and sisters out there talking about African football. And I'm also encouraging our brothers and sisters that choose to talk about African football. Don't give up. And I believe that we're going to get there by one hand. One love.